Go on. Yeah, it's quiet. That was him. Yeah. Toma.
You there?
Yeah. Picking where we left off. Toma found out the military base expansion was all smoke and mirrors. So his ambition came to a standstill. That's why he quit and sided with Mina in order to acquire the land needed for the resort development deal.
Precisely. With the Nishikiyama and the Hamazaki families decimated, he turned to the only option he had left, the Haku clan. No doubt Mine realized this and offered his assistance in return for full control of the resort, a condition I assume Toma readily accepted.
Wait, Mine used to claim everything for himself. Why would Toma agree to that? What's he get out of this?
Perhaps you guessed it from his last name, but did you know Toma was born and raised in Okinawa?
Yeah, heard it straight from him, in fact. When we met last year.
Well, 3 years ago, Toma left Okinawa with a dream of seeing it flourish. He came here to make his foray into the world of politics. That's when he must have learned about the military base expansion bill and the resort development deal. The timeline lines up. He was determined to do everything in his power to help his home prosper.
I remember. He said he'd make any sacrifice necessary for Okinawa's sake.
That sounds like him. Okinawa's prosperity is all he's ever cared about. I didn't know how much love he had for Okinawa until last year. That was when the public really found out the Yakuza was connected to the land we hoped to acquire. Back then, Toma took it upon himself to arrange a meeting between me and Chairman Dojima to ask for his intervention and keep things on track. The fact is, he wasn't doing it because he cared about military base. Keeping the resource development project afloat was his true objective.
Then, when Toma arranged for you to meet with Daigo Dojima, he became acquainted with both the Tojo clan and Mine.
And now, 1 year later, he found out that everything I was working towards, the good he thought he was doing, was all fake. But he still wanted to see the resource he'd spent so long envisioning, so he went to the Haku clan and formed a pact. Toma and Mine are both working toward a common goal, albeit for different reasons.
Things are starting to add up. But now we've got a new question. Why would a man who is so loyal to the sixth chairman betray Tojo clan?
I can't say I understand this Mine character's motives. But after all the twists and turns in this saga, he's now effectively the acting head of the Tojo clan. Doubtless he prized the power and waited patiently. Just what on earth is he playing at?
So while Toma and Mine try to make the resort deal happen, you and the CIA have your own objective. I'm starting to see exactly what set this up.
Please. Stop Joji.
Stop him. You're asking us to enter the CIA?
Correct. If that's what it takes to protect Toma.
Why are they so keen on getting rid of him, though?
Because he knows too much. He's aware of the CIA's involvement with this bill, as well as the fact that the bill itself is essentially all fake.
And that's why the CIA's planning to shut him up.
Indeed. But I have no desire to see Toma killed. Rather, I want to save both him and Joji.
Hold on. Wasn't Toma the one who mucked up your plans? So why are you protecting him?
Those of strong conviction one day come to have grand ambitions that they will no doubt make into reality. That's something I learned from my mentor. Toma is a man with a good heart. He'll make for a great politician before long.
Is that all there is?
There's more to it, Death-san. Tell me he might be rough around the edges, but he'd never been one of his own. He's old-fashioned like that. I got that right? All
All
right.
right.
So
So stopping Toma means stopping the resort did too.
And
And Cosmos's brother and I have some unfinished business to iron out anyway.
So
So
you'll do it.
Don't
Don't get me wrong.
I'm
I'm
not
not doing this for you.
All I
All I
want
want
is
is
to
to
protect
protect
Money
Money Glory.
Fair enough. Then
Let's do this.
You keep
Keep
Thomas
Thomas
safe
safe
from
from
Joji.
Joji.
And
And
I'll
I'll
ensure
ensure
those resort development plans
never see the light of day.
You
You
have
have
my
my
word.
word.
Where's
Where's
Toma
Toma right now?
In
In
Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Well
Well
on his way to meet the
prefectural
prefectural
assembly.
assembly. I thought
Thought
Yakuza
Yakuza like you only existed in stories these days.
But now I'll get to see the real deal.
Huh?
Something out there?
Suzuki's security.
What?
Toma must have planned this from the get-go.
What do
What
we
do
do,
we do,
Kiryu?
Kiryu?
Only right to go greet him. Don't you think so?
Yes, indeed. Only proper.
Since
They're
they're
Suzuki's guys.
should I
Should I
look
look
back?
back?
They're
They're
essentially
essentially
his personal soldiers.
soldiers.
Do whatever it takes to get through. I'll deal with the